For the past 2 weeks, 11 and unders have taken the Candlepin world by storm.
Michaela, what a bid! Comes off the wall, he's got it! Oh! He does it! Triple strike by Paul Fry, the first one in show history!
This week, some 12 to 14-year-olds will try to flex a little muscle of their own. We start with the unshakable
Breelan Crays. First box of her Candlepin for Kids career, under the lights anyway, and she comes away with a spare.
Next, Josh Daley, a youngster who did all he could to hang on to a one-pin victory. His opponent, Renee Whitelaw, had no trouble qualifying in not one.
And she answers, Renee! So what by Whitelaw?
But 2 age divisions. And she's joined by the charismatic Michael Facebook Pelchat, who came this close to joining Renee in 2 divisions, but he'll settle for 1.
All over it. Great shot by Michael Pelchat.
Gotta say, there's an area he's really improved at in the last 2 years.
A championship berth is on the line today on Candlepin for Kids. Candlepin bowling is a New England tradition and a sport enjoyed by both girls and boys of all ages. Across 6 annual tournaments, we bring together the game's finest young talent in a celebration of bright futures, big scores, and bigger smiles. We are proud to introduce the new generation of bowling with Season 10 of Candlepin for Kids. To see old episodes and for more information, go to www.cp4k.com.
Greetings from Pilgrim Lanes in Haverhill, Massachusetts. Candlepin for Kids, 12 to 14 age group semifinals. Should be a good match. Alongside Dan Gauthier, I'm Rob Taylor. We have some seasoned veterans in the 11 and under in age group. We moved to the 12 to 14. We have some newcomers, but they've got some explosive balls.
Speaking of explosiveness, Rob, throughout this season in Season 10, the 11 and unders have been the explosive age group, handily beating the 12 to 14s in all previous weeks. This is the time for the 12 to 14s to take that explosiveness and really step it up and show us what they can do, Rob.
We're going to see how they got there and then get on with this match, so let's meet the bowlers.
These 2 teams tied with 194 total scores, and both include an Alley Cat lady. The first, Breelan Crays, tossed a 105 on our show, and she had a penchant for picking up the tough shots, like the infamous Kaleri. Her partner, Josh Daley, has been trying out for years, and the persistence paid off as he earned himself a spot under the lights by holding on to a 1-pin victory. Challenging them, Renee Whitelaw dropped 2 hammers at the first Candlepin for Kids event she ever attended, en route to a 97 game and her first of 2 Tournament of Champions berths. Michael Pelchat has a penchant for dropping big first balls as well. He too threw a 97 game to get this consistent team into the finals.
Welcome back. This is Renee Whitelaw on lane number 3. She's got the blonde hair. Breelan Crays has the darker hair. I say that because we can't go by their shirt color because they're both from the same bowling center, Alley Cat Lanes in Kingston, Massachusetts.
Rob?
They were before this match started. We'll see if that changes as this match goes on. Nice bid there by both of our ladies.
There's no friendship in the finals. That goes out the window. You turn that off like a switch.
So Whitelaw with the 9.
I think we're going to be seeing a lot of Renee Whitelaw, aren't we, Rob?
That's absolutely correct. Renee Whitelaw qualified in 2 age divisions this year. The way that works is if you win in 12 to 14-year-old age group, we give you the chance to move up an age group and try against the 15 and up. And Renee Whitelaw was able to do it. She beat all the 15-year-olds, the 16s, 17s, 18s, got Josh Yaretz as a partner, so she'll be appearing 2 weeks from now in that match.
It's a testament to how good she can be when she's on.
And who knows, maybe a bit further. Great bid there by Whitelaw, no luck.
I thought she had that all the way down the lane. I was saying the timing of her making the mark would have lined right up with me saying how good she was, but it didn't work out that way.
So now Breelan looking for the 10. You'll notice that she is shooting at an orange head pin, and that orange head pin was donated to us by Garland's Manufacturing up in Maine. If a bowler throws a strike while the orange pin is in the head pin slot, they will be entered into our bowling ball raffle, which is sponsored by Paramount Industries. If that orange pin comes up in the 10th frame and a bowler throws a strike, because it's our 10th anniversary season, they will win a set of bowling balls outright.
And a pin. We'll give them a free pin signed by any professional bowler they want.
As long as we can get a hold of them. Probably you. Whitelaw on the spare. She made 2 great runs in the first and second box, finally breaks the ice and gets one on the board.
Yeah, sweet start. Nothing wrong with 9-9 spare.
Breelan Crays working to hone in. This is her second career match on Candlepin for Kids. She qualified at our last event of the season. We held it at Park Place Lanes, where she was the winner in a 1-pin match.
She looks a little frustrated with herself. She shouldn't be. It's early yet. 9-8-8. She didn't have any real bad boxes in there.
Whitelaw just off the head pin. Cost her a few pins there, but that wooden back has the 7 and 8 locked, so the key will be making the 4 horsemen.
Yeah, without that wood, you get the 4 horsemen on the right, and you're going to be lucky to make one of those two.
Breelan Crays buries the head pin. There's the hammer.
No longer looking frustrated.
And so that's going to even things up quite a bit.
Strike will do a lot to turn around your attitude in this game.
Darn right it will. Now this is Renee's third time on our show this year. She has made our show at every event she tried out on. So at our first stop of the season, she won the 12 to 14 age group. At our second stop, she won the 15 to 18. Now here she is back.
I mean, that is not easy to do, Rob. It's hard. I mean, we all know we bowl. You can't have a good day every time you're out there.
Number 6, we got lane available for you.
Just off
Number
the head
6,
pin, Breelan
one
Crays, so
contest.
she'll look to home in on her second ball. Now the last bowler to bowl in 2 age groups was Colleen Dumas. She did it 2 years ago, qualifying in the same 12 to 14 and 15 and up age group. And Colleen won both of those divisions, winning 2 championships in 1 year. So history is on Whitelaw's side as she gets a strong 7 out. Crays just off, so we go into the break with a 4-pin lead in favor of Breelan Crays. And now we see the hometown favorite, Michael Facebook Pelchat, called that due to his enormous amount of Facebook friends. He's going up against the underdog, Josh Daley, who's out of Woburn, Massachusetts. Both of these bowlers with extremely powerful first balls if they're able to find the head pin.
At last count, what's he at? About 2,500 Facebook friends?
I think it was like 2676 or something like that.
We're
at
hoping to
last
get just
estimation.
10% of that for Candlepin for Kids.
We checked that 2 weeks ago, though, so it's probably gone up by a factor of 10 cents.
It's also one of the tallest bowlers we've had in 12 to 14 age group for a while. And that helps him generate a tremendous amount of speed on this ball, just with his natural arm swing.
And a tough box out of the gate. Josh, on the other hand, getting 8, so gaining 3 pins back.
A lot of times,
Actually boosting the lead by 3.
A lot of times you get that one bad box out of your system and you bounce right back.
Daley right back on that head pin. 2 great first balls, but not much to show for
And
it.
again, falling victim to some of the tough leaves we've seen on lane 2.
Great bid by Pelchat. It's wobbling, but it won't fall.
Everything but fall. Hoping that cap has a chip in it and eventually it's just going to hit it on one of the rocks and fall, but
Josh Daley was a little too full on that wood, so he's going to look to get 3 for the out. Josh is throwing a great ball right now. Now, Josh comes to almost every stop we have, and he finally made the show at our last event of the season. It was at Park Place Lanes. So this is his second time ever appearing in the doubles format on our show. He was, however, a member of our teams tournament last year as he throws a hammer.
some raw emotion shown by Josh there. Ooh, Pelchat almost kicked that over. We saw that made with our younger kids a couple weeks ago, Rob. Kicking the 3 pins on the right into the 2 on the left, and he just missed doing it himself.
And so both of our bowlers looking like they're homing in here. Pelchat, though, is going to want to get some good boxes in there as Daley has a chance to really extend that lead.
He'd love to win this one for his mom, Rob. I know he lost his mom in the last month. Tough for anybody to do, but, you know, when you're 14, obviously very tough. She was a huge supporter of his and very proud of the accomplishments he's had in bowling so far. This year, I know he threw a 160 in qualifying for our show a few weeks ago. Really nice string.
Mike also threw a 140 game yesterday at his local youth league. And so he's going to look to tap into some of that here. Daley getting an 8 on the strike. It's Pelchat with a tough 9. So 1 box left here. Daley has opened up the lead to 15, but still very early.
A sneaky 15. It climbed up to 15 quickly.
And Josh also was a member of our Pro Kids tournament. He did qualify in the top 24 to reach our knockout rounds where he bowled with Jesse Jakes. Josh looking at another split.
As we come back from break, I know we have our Bull Against the Pro segment, 1 box, a member of the audience. Looks like we drew Josh's brother Jared for that contest.
What a bid by Daley. If that 10-pin falls, it'll have a shot. It won't. So Pelchat with a tough first half. Daley rounds things up with a 9. Double-digit lead, but that can evaporate in a flash. Join us after the break. We've got Dave Cookie Richards coming. That segment of Beat the Pro.
Looking for a way to stay active, meet people, and have fun on a regular basis? Look no further than Candlepin Bowling at Leda Lanes in Nashua, New Hampshire. Leda has Candlepin bowling leagues for all ages and abilities. Every day and night, we turn out the lights and turn on the fun at Leda's Lighthouse Glow Bowl for the area's only complete glow-in-the-dark candlepin bowling. Leda Lanes is the perfect place to hold your birthday party, special event, or corporate function. Leda Lanes, located at 340 Amherst Street in Nashua, or visit us online at LedaLanes.com.
Leo's Super Bowl in Amesbury, Massachusetts is a premier entertainment center with 24 lanes, the new Mammoth arcade room including a 10-foot by 12-foot projection TV, Friday night cosmic bowling, and Saturday night moonlight oldies. There's plenty of attractions. Have your functions and parties with us with 2 spacious rooms fitting up to 45 people each with plasma TVs and DVD sets, a Bose music system, and wireless internet. Bring your food or enjoy a full catering menu with Tony G's Pizza and Deli. That's Leo's Super Bowl. For more info, find us on Facebook or go to leosuperbowl.com. When he sees a 7-10 split, he helps them get back together. He always has the right of way. Those shoes, no. The pins don't rob him. He robs the pins. He is the most interesting bowler in the world.
I don't always go bowling, but when I do, I go Candlepin. Keep bowling, my friends.
Woburn Bowlodrome, established in 1940, has 40 lanes with automatic scoring, including bumper lanes, glow bowling, and more, featuring 4 different birthday party packages. If you bring the cake, we'll do everything else, including food, drink, and paper goods. Come spend your Friday and Saturday nights with us when the lights go off and the music and fun go on. Enjoy our game room, check out our pro shop, or join a winter league. We're right by I-93 and I-95 with plenty of parking available. Woburn Bowlodrome. For more info, go to www.woburnbowl.com.
Bowling is better at Pilgrim Lanes. Family fun has never been so much fun. For the kids, bumper lanes and ball ramps build confidence. And watch how much fun glow bowling adds to your family's fun. Play for prizes on over 30 video and arcade games at Pilgrim Lanes Arcade, or enjoy a game of pool. Plan your next birthday party at Pilgrim Lanes. They do all the work and clean up. Just bring the cake and the kids. Pilgrim Lanes, Primrose Street, Haverhill. Go bowling. It's fun and affordable for dates, families, and groups.
Welcome back here on Candlepin for Kids. It's time for our Beat the Pro segment. We've got Jared Daley of Woburn Bowlodrome is going to take on the legendary Dave Cookie Richards. Dave, you were on a whole lot of televised matches. Any of them stick out to you?
Well, one of them did, the last show on Channel 5 with Don Gillis. I was the last winner on that show. Unfortunately, I was the last winner because the show ended, but I bowled against a great competitor of Ed Zernicke. It was a good match, but I'm proud to say that I am the retaining champion.
So we've got the last winner on the Channel 5 show. He's going up against Jared Daley. Jared, you got any strategies to try to beat this old vet?
No, not really.
Just going to go up there and throw your game? Well, we've got the battle of the hairstyles right now. Let's see how they do. Cookie Richards versus Jared Daley, brother of Josh. How do you handicap this match, Shu?
Well, we'll see. The other Daley brother certainly didn't waste any time throwing a strike, so see if it runs in the family.
And I think this is the closest tail of the tape we've had so far in the height. Cookie right on that head pin. Jared, a few nerves. That one gets away from him.
That is nerves because Jared doesn't throw gutter balls.
And now we will be giving a $5 gift card. Not a $5 gift card. $5 off a future Candlepin for Kids stop for Jared just for playing. We'll give him a free event if he's able to pick up this shot.
Pretty sure he's going to win, Rob. I think
Looks
he's good. Cookie's going to tough leave the mini split.
Cookie unable to get it. And so Jared Daley is the first bowler to beat the pro here on Candlepin for Kids. We'll see if his brother can follow in his footsteps after the break.
Nice job.
And here we go on Candlepin for Kids. Breelan Crays looking to boost a 16-pin lead. Renee Whitelaw looking to chip away. And a spread eagle plus the 8-pin is not the way you want to do it.
No, not at all. Breelan, rookie on our show, right? It's their first year competing with us.
First year of the show, and she's had phenomenal success so far.
I'm looking at your notes. She threw a spare in the very first box on one of our episodes, so nerves don't seem to apply in her case. Either that, or if they do apply, she finds a way to harness them and use them to her advantage.
And I think that's one of the coolest things about our show is that we have some kids who, at first glance, they're great students, and Renee does things like play the flute, but you wouldn't expect this rabid competitor to be inside her that's able to take two age groups in Candlepin to shut down some of those nerves and use them to her advantage. And yet she does.
Not an easy instrument, the flute. Someone I know may have played it in 8th grade. Yeah, someone I know.
I don't know why you're so embarrassed by that, Dan. It's a different age.
I wish I had kept playing
Goodness. Renee looking for the spare. She's
shot.
on it.
All right, starting to chip into the lead a little bit. Going to start with 1 mark.
That's right what she needed. Breelan with the 8. And so now this is going to be a big ball for Whitelaw to try to get things back here.
She had a big 142 game, Renee, in her qualifying scores for one of our earlier shows this year. So she can throw the big high singles when she needs them.
Whitelaw, a little off on that one. Nerves maybe did get to her a little bit.
Trying to support her, trying to will the pins down.
Nerves may have got the best of Breelan on that one. As they're looking for outs. Now the winners of this match will go on to face Kyla Lamoth and Hunter Johnson as Breelan Crays gets no luck on the out there. Whitelaw with 8. Chip away a little further.
People are going to have to tune in next week to see that Hunter Johnson match because Hunter is one of the more colorful bowlers. Chichi Rodriguez-like color.
And he has been a runner-up in the championships each of our last 5 seasons, which is an incredible stat. Hunter never able to win the big one in Division 1. This is going to be his first crack at Division 2, and he's going to hope the results are a little bit different this time.
It's impressive to still get to the finals. Never mind win it.
No doubt, and Breelan puts in a great bid on that spread eagle. She does a good job setting herself up for the 10. When you get 4 on that first ball and leave a spread eagle, it's easy to go through the hole and have a bad box. Breelan gets no luck again going for the 10.
I was about to say she set herself up with some nice wood to help her get the last 3.
The one spot.
And as it turned out, she hit it in the one spot that cost her a couple pins.
So 6 pins? No, 13 pins the difference. I apologize.
Two solid marks. That's all it is. Still in range.
We know Michael Pelchat has the ability to throw big ones, but we know Crays does too as she drops the hammer. Renee looking to answer. She's going to hope some of that wood stays up on the lane. And it looks like it might be that wood in front that's going to be the place to play it on the left side, hoping the ball bounces over.
Yeah, if she could have caught that wood to the side of the 5-pin, maybe use the wood, have her ball bounce right.
She'll grab a 9. So Renee Whitelaw finishes with 91.
Breelan still has a chance. Try to get a double strike, put her in the running for the set of bowling balls.
Just off the head pin there. Whitelaw's average is 92, so the 91, nothing to be ashamed of. And Crays with a very impressive 101 game. Her average is a 90, so she goes above and beyond in the semifinal showdown.
Oh, nothing wrong with the scores from our ladies.
And so now Josh Daley with a 22-pin lead that he's going to look to hold over the head of Michael Pelchat.
Yeah, Josh is going to be happy sitting on a 22-pin lead. Pelchat's very explosive. That big arm swing generates so much speed. We haven't seen much explosiveness on the lane 2 so far.
Pelchat's got a little faster ball than some of our younger kids did, so we'll see if that makes any difference.
Yet they get identical leaves to shoot at this box.
Headpin's the key. Josh is on it. Great shot by Daley.
It's a way to just, you got the lead. That's the way to win the match. Just get a mark early. Make your opponent think that it's not going to be his day.
Pelchat getting the 10. And we've talked about Whitelaw bowling in 2 divisions. Michael Pelchat actually came very close to bowling in 2 divisions. He qualified in Division 3 at our last event of the year, based on off that strong 160 performance. He fell by 2 pins with partner Kylie Josefiak to Alex Hazert and Shannon Scribner. who may be one of the favorites to win Division 3. Pelchat, tough break there.
He can throw those big 9 drops and strikes at any point. When you've got that strike ball, you're almost never out of a match. I think, watching our match here, we've got a lot of good competitive bowlers. We've seen 3 strikes total in this match so far. Really lets you know how impressive it was 2 weeks ago watching young Cole Fry throw that 3 strikes in a row on our show. Not easy to do.
Daley just off. Pelchat as well. He's just a few inches off that head pin, and that's all the difference in this game. If he's going to make a charge, this might be one he needs. Pelchat just off again.
Yeah, he let that one bounce out of his hand a little. When you're fighting to get on the head pin, you can do things you don't normally do, and I think that one slipped out of his hand a little early.
And it's really just a game of adjustment. So you miss that first ball to the right, you try to adjust back to the left, and it's completely natural to overcompensate a little too much. It's like the pitcher who throws it outside, who then throws it inside on the next pitch. So 2 boxes left, 21 the difference. Pelchat needs to mark, and he needs to do it soon. There's one.
Yeah, when you've got a lead up over 20 with 2 boxes to go, ideally you'd like the first one to be a strike, which leaves the door open for a double strike.
Daley with a great effort there.
And Daley faced with a ridiculously difficult looking leave.
He has that left to right hook, which very nearly cut right into that 2-pin.
So that's what Pelchat needed. He needed a sub 10 box out of Daley. So no matter what, he's got, he doesn't have to throw the strike here now. As long as he gets a spare, he's still in the running.
So the difference 18, minus these 2 balls by Michael Pelchat. A mark by Daley will go a long way to putting this one out. Pelchat just off the head pin. And so?
Couldn't tell it was off by the crowd reaction, but he's got a very makeable spare, Pelchat does.
Daley just off. Pelchat needs this.
Yeah,
and he will not get it. So Josh Daley escaping some late fireworks by Michael Pelchat. He and Breelan Crays will be moving on to our championship show. 2 pins wound up being the difference.
Wound up being a close match.
But Renee. So that'll end our match. We'll check in with the champions after the break.
Lucky Strike Lanes, the cornerstone for Candlepin in the city of Lynn, is the 2nd largest bowling center on the North Shore with 34 lanes. Come enjoy our weekend special with $7 getting you an hour of bowling, shoe rental, a slice of pizza, and a drink. Join one of our winter leagues, enjoy fundraising opportunities, or have your next birthday party with us and enjoy our 12-inch pizzas located right behind the post office in downtown Lynn and easily accessible from major roads. It's Lucky Strike Lanes. For more info, check out luckystrikelanes.com. French King Bowling Center in Irving, Massachusetts offers 24 lanes and features special events including neon bowling. Family owned and operated since 1959, French King is more than just Candlepin. Whether you need a banquet hall or birthday party, French King Bowling is the place you're looking for. With a new game room filled with fun and prizes, a selection of assorted party platters, and pizza selections will make the occasion just right for you. Open 7 days a week and 8 miles from I-91 on Route 2, 15 minutes from the New Hampshire border. That's French King Lanes. For more information, go to bowlingforfun.com.
Thanks for coming to my league, Jeff.
No problem, Nick.
I promise to exercise and eat right.
Don't forget, 60 minutes of bowling a day, right?
And I'll grow up to be big and strong like you.
Absolutely.
And play in the Pro Series?
Yes, sir.
And be drafted on your Worlds team?
Maybe.
And become the new anchor bowler for Lucky Strike?
Okay.
And you can be my sub?
Excuse me?
And make bowling fans forget about you? And become your mom's favorite bowler?
Whoa.
Just loosening my arm.
Boutwell's Bowling Center is a proud supporter of Candlepin for Kids. Looking for a place to bowl in Concord, New Hampshire? Drop by Boutwell's, featuring 24 lanes as well as an open lounge, arcade, bumper, and league bowling every day. Enjoy Glow Bowling every Saturday night where we play today's top artists and open up the fun to all ages. Have a birthday party with us where we do the work and you enjoy the party. Go to our website, boutwellsbowl.com, to see our upcoming tournaments. And if you're looking to up your game, give us a call to set up a lesson with our certified instructors. That's Boutwell's Bowling Center, just minutes off Route 93. Paramount Industries Inc., providing service to the Candlepin bowling industry for 60 years. From expert, precise refinishing of bowling balls to distributing all the top brands of Candlepin bowling balls manufactured by Epco, Paramount, Starline, Cobra Pro Rubber, and Urethane. Also offering a complete line of bowling bags, shoes, and other related products. Paramount, the #1 name in Candlepin bowling. When you think of Candlepins, think of Paramount Industries Inc. for all your product needs.
Welcome back here on Candlepin for Kids, a tight 2-pin match. I'm here with our winners. We'll start with you, Breelan Crays. 101, big game out of you. How'd you feel up there?
I felt a little nervous, but I feel better now that I know that we won.
Is anything different now as you go to the finals? Does that change now that you've been up here? Do you feel a little bit more confident?
Yeah, I do.
Any strategies you used up there that you're going to try to continue over into the next match?
Not really, just to aim for the head pin.
Sounds like a good plan. Now, Josh, you hung on at the end there. What was going through your head when Mike threw that strike in the 9th frame?
I was just hoping to get a mark to see what he would throw on the strike.
Now, this is your 2nd time competing in the doubles format on Candlepin for Kids, 3rd time total. Now that you're getting a little bit more experience, are you finding it any different?
I'm getting a little bit more experience, having fun.
Are there any strategies you're trying to use up there to try to keep yourself in the game?
Just try to aim for the head pin and hit the ball where I want it to go. Throw the ball when I want it to go.
Now, going into the finals, you're facing Kyla Lamoth and Hunter Johnson. What's your prediction for this one? Any strategies you're going to use?
I'm going to do the same strides, and I think it's going to be a close match.
You have any predictions for that championship match?
We're going to win.
That's the plan?
Yeah.
Well, sounds good to me. Well, great bowling, you two. You're moving on to our finals. That's going to be next week. It's going to be a big showdown versus Kyla Lamoth and Hunter Johnson. Winners will be going home with the trophies. We thank you for joining us this week on Candlepin for Kids. Make sure you catch all our episodes on www.cp4k.com. From Pilgrim Lanes here in Haverhill, Massachusetts, and on behalf of the entire Candlepin for Kids staff, I'm Rob Taylor. Thanks for joining us, everybody. What a ball by Kyla. No negativity there. 8-pin, the last to fall. Hunter's on it. Nice shot by Hunter and a critical spare.
No, I put like this piece of advice that my dad told me: go down low, strike with fury and passion. Strike with fury and passion.
Hunter picks his up.
Hunter points at his opponent. You're not getting away, he says.
I'd like to say hi to my mom.
Wave at the camera or something.
Hi.
Anybody you?
Say hi to your mom.
Hi, Mom.
Have you seen yourself on some of our episodes?
Yeah.
What do you think when what are you thinking when you're looking at yourself on YouTube?
I think I look pretty handsome.